Your mindset about selling will directly impact how you sell. I'm going to play next is a short clip from my premium training program that you can watch absolutely free on how to develop the top 1% winning mindset and how to approach every single sales call. Enjoy. Have you ever seen a consistent, top-performing salesperson who was not confident? I'm not talking about ego here, not being like arrogant by any means, but pure confidence and swagger. Have you ever seen a consistent, top-performing sales leader who is not confident? And I'm talking about absolute conviction here, right? And chances are, you probably have never seen it. And I'm not saying that every single top-performing sales leader and sales professional has to be real in your face and have a gregarious personality. I'm not saying that. And some of the top leaders I know, top professionals I know, have very quiet confidence, right? It doesn't matter whether you're an extrovert or introvert, they have their own ways of displaying confidence. So let's talk about some 1%er winning mindset and beliefs. So first off, they have complete belief of these things. Things like, I have complete control of my destiny. I can control only what I can control. I do not sell products or services. I solve problems and offer solutions. I'm gonna repeat that one because that's a really big one, right? Understanding this, the top 1%ers, they do not think of they sell a certain service or product. That's not what they believe and think. They literally believe and know what they do is solve problems and offer solutions, because that's what you do, right? When you are a top sales professional, you are offering solutions because you're solving problems. You also have the pure mindset belief that my solution is a no-brainer. Your solution is the obvious, so it should be, I don't understand why, so it should be a no-brainer. So you have to have the absolute belief. It's also, I have 100% faith my solution is the best and only solution. And it does not mean there's no other options out there. No, it's fine. But you have the pure belief that you have the best option out there. And you also believe the prospects, they must have my solution. There are no other options worth their time. So even if there are other options out there, which there are for sure, your solution is the best one. And you have the belief that I have the only cure to solve their ailment, and no, maybe it's not an option. And it's understanding this. It's as if they have sort of ailment or they're sick or whatever it is. And you know, if they're deathly sick, you know your solution is a cure to solve their ailment. So them saying no or maybe to taking their cure is not an option because you want to save them. Right? So having that belief is absolutely vital. And having that belief that I literally cannot comprehend why they would not say yes today. Like you should be confused. That's the mindset you want to have. And there's undying conviction in these beliefs, right? So if you think about the overall beliefs, it's about you have control by the actions you take, that you are part of a bigger picture, you solve problems, right? And your solution is the absolute best. And you overlay this with everything else you learn from the millionaire mindset and core principles. This creates this indomitable belief in doing great business, selling lots of business. Now, it sounds all great and all, right? But how do you get to that? How do you get there? You can't just wake up and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be a top 1% winning mindset, right? If you could do that, then everyone would do that. And it takes work, okay? And you've already seen some of the core routines of how do you build the winning routine. That's really critical. That's definitely a huge part of it, right? And I'm gonna re-emphasize a few things here. Number one, only spend time with those with a winning mindset. So if you are hanging with the people that typically are full of excuses and they wanna blame anything, everyone, those are the ones gonna drag you down, right? So for example, if you hang a bunch of naysayers who say, oh, you know, our product solution is not that good because of this, and this, well, then you're going to start believing that too, right? And it'll fool your mind. And here's the reality, just so you know, regardless of what you sell and offer, regardless, no product or solution is perfect. All right, it does not matter. You could literally have like the cure for whatever, and you'll still find something wrong with it. There's nothing gonna be perfect in life, right? And that's okay. You understand that you control what you can't control. Number two, you invest in yourself in skill development, just like you did with joining this program. By knowing that, you know, if you up level your skill, it'll take your game to the next level. Number three, you take action on what you learn and you focus on constant refining. So, for example, you going through this program, for sure you're gonna want to take action, right? And will you do it perfectly first time? No, probably not, and that's okay. But the key is you're just taking action and you're trying, and then you constantly refine to improve. You make a little bit tweak here, a little bit tweak there. And if you remember, even this program I mentioned early on, the program is a skeleton, you are the muscle. So you must constantly refine for yourself, for your prospect as times change, as the world changes. You must constantly refine those core skills you have, okay? And I'll give you a really, really good example, right? And that refining thing is really, really important. It's kind of like when you buy a new car or you get a new car. And I love music, right? And one of the first things I do is the stereo. Most stock stereos now are pretty good. It sounds pretty good. You plug in your music, right, from your phone via Bluetooth or plug it in, whatever you want to do, and the music sounds decent. Now, if you change the settings a little bit, you adjust the treble and the bass a little bit, it'll sound even better, right? And that's refining the sound. You're not getting a whole new system, you're just making it a little better. Now, if you get different songs in there, say a different song, maybe it's jazz versus rock or R&B or hip hop, you may want to adjust your settings again to sound even better. Now, and of course, if you want to refine even more, you could get some new speakers, etc. But the point is, you're taking action and refining to make the sound better, just like your skill set in sales. Number 4, talk to your top and most loyal customers for direct feedback. So for example, perhaps maybe you are new to your role, right, or new to your job, new to your company. You may not have that belief in your product and service yet. And one of the best ways, right, and obviously if you work for a company, they may try, of course, train you and onboard to make you feel really good. But the best way is talking to existing customers, your top and most loyal customers for direct feedback, getting video and written testimonials, because that itself will help build your confidence and belief in yourself. So for example, if you went and talked to 10 different customers and you got raving positive feedback and you got some written testimonials out or video testimonials, how good are you going to feel? But on top of that, how good are you going to sell now as a result? And now you have real people to reference. Number 5, out prepare everyone. The separation is really in the preparation. And as you've seen so far in our program, you can control this. You can control the preparation. You can control the inputs for that to take your game to the next level. And when you do these things and you add in the routine we mentioned, from the morning routine, the evening routine, you'll start developing that top 1%er winning mindset and beliefs.
So there you have it. The truth is, you must first break any old or negative beliefs that sales is sleazy, high pressure, or gross. If you believe this or have a negative mindset towards selling, your prospect will feel this from how you run discovery calls, from how you close, or handle objections. Now, if you want to learn how to handle any sales objection, I'll see you in the next video.